Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. And this afternoon, we are back at the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, this time bringing you boys basketball, Section 6 semifinals in Class 3A. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. The number 2 seed Red Knights taking on the number 3 seed Mound Westonka Whitehawks. In the other semifinal, we have Orono and Hutchinson just getting underway at Orono High School. The winners of both of these matches will meet on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day in Chanhassen, and we're underway from the Hobbins Center. The Red Knights, a surprise this year in the semifinals of the Section 6 playoffs. Let's see how they do. That's Ryan Warren with the ball. He's got 15 points per game. And the Westonka Whitehawks seem to be in a man-to-man. And there's the freshman, Jalen Wilson, his first shot off the board. Alapete tried to get the rebound, but it goes to the Whitehawks, number 5. That's Jack Eberhardt, the senior. Now number 50 with it, Max Swanson. And now to Swanson again. The big scorer for the Redhawks was the pass intended for that guy right there, but it's intercepted, and now taking it down is number 2, Ryan Warren, and he gives it to Alapete, who brings it in off the glass for the first points. And now Samuel Best almost intercepted a long pass by the Whitehawks, tried to get it to their big scorer, their big gun, Jason Spaeth. 16.7, that's Spaeth with it right now. Watch for him to go to work. And good defense by Samuel Best, man-to-man, tight defense by the Red Knights. They're up 2-0, just underway here. 17 minutes to go. Now on the post, Wilson against the senior underneath and does a nice move with the reverse layup. That is Max Swanson. He averages 9.3. Almost all the starters are seniors out there. In fact, Red Knights start 4 seniors, and then the freshman, Jalen Wilson. That's Sam Best baseline, and it goes off the leg of number 5, Eberhardt, and now taken right back by Ryan Ward. Nice head fake comes in, dishes it out to Best. Wide open 3 from the corner. Off the back of the rim, rebound to number 5, ripping it away is Jack Eberhardt. This promises to be a knockdown, drag-out fight from what I can sense so far early on, and there is the reach-in foul on Alapete. I don't know if he got all ball or not. Those reach-ins are almost always called, regardless of whether you get ball or not. First team foul on the Red Knights, or wait a minute. I look at the scoreboard and they gave that foul to Mound Westonka. That can't be right, otherwise they wouldn't have the ball. All right, that is Jason Spaeth. The Red Knights are gonna have to find a way to control him. Now the kick out to number 4, that is Jake Dalman. He averages 13.6, he's off to a slow start. Now another turnover by the Red Knights. And one thing I'll say, in these afternoon matinee games, these players are not used to playing at 3 in the afternoon on a Saturday. It's interesting to see how that might impact their circadian rhythm when it comes to playing mostly night games at 7. Now underneath to Jonah Dijambola, and he draws the foul as he does a flip just beyond the baseline. Nice look in there to number 1, Daniel Ijadimbola, the senior, averaging 9.5, took the nice pass from Warren, drew the foul. That's on number 10. Tyler Von Bank, the senior, and now at the line to convert the 3-point play. His team up 4-2. Gets it to go. And now a full court press following the make. Man-to-man full court. They just want to slow him down, take time off the clock. Now into the forecourt. That's number 4, Jake Dalman. Wilson comes out to guard him, forces the kick out, and it looks like they're almost in a matchup zone here where they play man-to-man, but it looks like they're down helping out quite a bit. Now underneath to Max Swanson, and he gets his own rebound again, and he is a load underneath, folks. He's got great fundamentals, and that is exactly what the Red Knights are going to have to find a way to stop him or get him in foul trouble. 5-4 now. Alapete in the forecourt at the point to Daniel Ijadimbola. And you can feel the excitement in the gym. It's getting very full here, and a great contingent of fans from the west side of Lake Minnetonka here in attendance. Their team, the number 3 seed. Both teams come in with almost identical records. Red Knights are 18-9. The Whitehawks are 19-8. And now the full court pressure here. It's sort of token pressure. They're not really trying to trap them that much. Not like we saw with the girls basketball game against Holy Angels, where they had a very sophisticated half-court trap defense that was designed to get turnovers. And now they double team Jason Spaeth. And the far pass, the quick shot from the outside and made by number 10, Tyler Von Bank, the senior. He only averages 4.1, but he got 3 of that average right there. He puts his team up 7-5, 14 minutes now to go, first half. And boy, this Whitehawk fan contingency is very vocal, and it may have an impact here. Now the lead pass and intercepted and taken away by Ryan Warren. Great defense, like a safety in football out there, picking that out of the air. He comes in, takes the hit underneath the Jalen Wilson. Gets his own rebound and misses that short shot. Boy, those shots get missed so often. All right, throw in, out of bounds. Clock stopped with 13:37 remaining, and now we're gonna have almost a wholesale substitution. 3 players checking in for the Red Knights, which includes number 11, Dothan Ijadimbola, whose brother will step out. Let's see, who else checking in? Number 11. Oh, that's Doshan Ijadimbola. Oh, the throw in by number 3 checked in. That is Camden Carter, the senior. So Coach Damon Johnson going to his bench early. Could play a role later on if the Whitehawks get tired, and the drive and a good block there. There was no whistle. Clock stopped with 13:22 to go. Throw in underneath, that's Spaeth, number 45. So far, the Red Knights have kept him bottled up. He's their leading scorer. And now what are we doing? Okay, new guy's gonna throw it in. That's number 13, Reese Vanderbilt, a junior. Gets it into Spaeth. Now the help from number 4 who checked in. That's Abu Kita, also a 9th grader. More experience out there on the court for the Whitehawks. They lead 7-5 here early. These 2 teams met in the very first game of the season for both teams back on December 7th. And the Red Knights beat them by 12, 75-65, 77-65, and the big shot outside by Jason Spaeth. And that's a good looking shot, folks. He had a hand in his face. Went up, nice balance, and drilled that. 10-5 now. In the corner to number 3, Carter. Jalen Wilson, the 9th grader, drives, takes the hit, and off the board and in. And a nice move by Jalen Wilson. He averages 12.4 as he answers right back for the Red Knights. They're down 3. Now on the far side, Warren against number 5 for the Whitehawks, Jack Eberhardt. Now that spin move by Spaeth, obviously feeling some confidence after that big 3 in the corner. Last possession down the court, and he'll take another one from the outside, and he is on his mark. So my idea for defending someone like that is you just gotta deny him the ball. Just put a guy on him and just don't let him touch it. The kid can shoot, and I can see why he's 16.7, driving below, taking contact was number 4, Camden Carter, now driving Wilson, and he's gonna get called for the travel as he's going to be accused of dragging his pivot foot. You can judge for yourself if we get a replay, but a throw in now underneath, 13-7, 12 minutes remaining. Quick moving first half. Winner moves on to the section championship on Thursday. Now 45, Jason Spaeth, 2 big threes as he tries to drive the court. Falls down, now Wilson, slow in getting out there, and the foul is gonna be committed by Dothan Ijadimbola on the drive by number 5, Jack Eberhardt. And you can see the official right there on the camera saying you got it in the face. So on the line is number 5, Jack Eberhardt. His team up by 6, their largest lead, and he's gonna extend it, or has a chance to. This is that first one. These free throws can matter so much, especially in big games like this. As Jalen Wilson, the starting freshman will have a seat. And the shot made this time by Jack Eberhardt. His team up 14-7. Big trip down the court here for the Red Knights. As they find themselves down 7. Trying to find their sea legs. Ryan Warren, his shot looked right on the mark, but it was just a little short. And they don't call the jump here. And now a timeout. Right there in front of the Whitehawks bench, Coach Andre Phillips saw his team in trouble and called a quick timeout. Smart move by him, I feel. His team up by 7 with a chance to open it up to a double-digit lead. As I look down at the scores table, you can see number 50 in the foreground, Max Swanson, the senior. Not sure what his stats are, but he is a tall lad out there for sure. Actually, I think I might have that. He's 6'7". So that is a load down below. I don't know if the Red Knights have anybody quite his size to match up. So they're gonna have to get creative and create situations that get him in foul trouble, front him all the way, and then have a guy sneak over underneath, and when he gets the ball and he turns, he commits a charging foul because you're right there. Get him in foul trouble, then he's on the bench. Okay, now, following the timeout, 11:25. Whitehawks with the ball, that's number 4. Jake Dalman. Dalman being guarded closely by Alapate. Now there is Swanson, and now the almost near steal by Carter for the Red Knights, but the Whitehawks maintain possession. Now to the top of the key, Daniel Ijadimbola. Good defense here by the Red Knights. Now Swanson, this is the mismatch right here. Trouble, trouble, trouble. And they don't call the foul. Swanson can't believe it. He felt he got hit on the forearm, and now down on the other side, Daniel Ijadimbola draws the foul as he shoots. His shot misses. Swanson still complaining to the referee. Watch for yourself here. A likely foul, but I will say this, these officials, and I almost commented on it earlier, are letting them play. It's getting rough out there, they're letting them play. So you just gotta know what the rules are within the rules, get used to, it's like a strike zone in baseball, you've gotta get used to what that home plate umpire's real rules are in practical sense, and then play within those. So Swanson knows what he needs to do. He's got to really muscle up there. And that shot made by Daniel Ijadimbola. He's down, his team is down 6. And here's the full court pressure. Not sure if it does much right now. And there's the interception by Carter. He's got one guy between him, the pass. Oh, he didn't really look. A little anxious there, perhaps. But what a steal. And the pass was a little late as it allowed Swanson to get up. It might have been wise, although you don't want to do it. You get a steal like that, you feel like you should be rewarded with the layup, but the Whitehawks were in good defensive position, and it would have been smart probably just to turn it around and set up your offense. But nevertheless, the Whitehawks are now back in the front court. 10:21 remaining here, first half. Section 6 semifinal, and tough defense by Maddox. Alapate causes the turnover right here. Let's see, what was the call? Was it a oh, he did, you know what? He did drag that pivot foot ever so slightly. I think that's a great call. I can see it in many of these high school games that a lot of players are getting away with that, and I don't like it. That's a good call. Rebound to the 6'7", Max Swanson. And out of bounds, Swanson. It was an ill-advised pass. Looked like he was blaming someone else, not sure. But Swanson looks a little emotional out there. I think they need to get after him a little bit if you're a Red Knight fan. Get him in foul trouble. Get him more emotional. He looks like he'd be easily triggered. All right, Wilson looks. Now Sam Best sets up a three-point shot off the mark. Now to the near side to number 4. That is Jake Dalman. Dalman gets by on the screen. Underneath back to Swanson. He draws and he's got the charge. Brilliant play by Samuel Best. And that's what I'm talking about. They've got to get this kid in foul trouble if they want to have an advantage. And there it was. He was there. Swanson didn't care, put his shoulder down, and the official made the right call. 14-8 now, 9:28 to go. All right, Ryan Warren and Alapete discussing their plan and strategy this trip down the court. You get the sense that the Red Knights could get a little momentum back here with 9:17 remaining. Now Best, Ryan Warren. Warren looking down to the post, not a lot of great position. Warren gets double teamed. Good defense by the Whitehawks, perfect. And Wilson's got to learn to get rid of that ball faster if he doesn't feel it, because it allowed the Whitehawks to squeeze him there and it caused a turnover. But meanwhile, the Whitehawks lost the ball back down the other side of the court, so nothing lost there for the Red Knight fans. Now, Ryan Warren. 8:54 remaining. Going against Dalman, takes the contact, and that's the kind of contact. They're not calling that stuff. Oh, they called that one, and now another travel by Jalen Wilson. Let's see. When does he take it up? 1, 2, I don't know. Not sure about that one. Nevertheless, that is the rule of law in this game. Nice give back there from Swanson over to number 5 as they cross the timeline. Eberhardt. And now the interception by Samuel Best. Alapate, the give back to Ija Dembola, and he scores it. What a beautiful pass by Alapate as they executed that fast break perfectly. Now they got the double team. Just getting out of trouble space. Now down below, the double team, and the Red Knights taken away with Wilson. Ahead to Alapate. I commented last game how much he has seemed to mature, and he still seems to be right where he was. Now Best from the outside, in and out. 8:08 remaining. 14-10 our score. It is a knockdown, drag-out affair. Now Eberhardt. Almost intercepted by Samuel Best, and that would have been their third takeaway in the last few minutes, and you wonder if they saw something on the tape. But they are definitely anticipating, at least of late, all their shots. And here's the nice give back from Alapate to Daniel Ija Dembola. All right, play back underway. 7:52 remaining. Now to number 10, that is Von Bank. Almost stepping back, that's 22 who checked in a while ago. Max Cray, he's a freshman. The turnaround, beautiful play by number 4, Jake Dalman. He averages 13.6, and that was spectacular. The spin move and the drop in right at the rim showed his athleticism, didn't it? Now, in, takes the hit, the shot, gets it to go. Checking in, number 10, Jaden Daisy, the sophomore. Gets a key bucket there for the Red Knights as he answers back, and you saw the contact that he took. They're letting that go. Good thing, too. We'd be blowing whistles all afternoon. Okay, now number 22 get in trouble. Now Dalman with that nifty move gets by the defense, comes in, and they call the block this time. Jalen Wilson maybe got over there just a little too late and was a little too far underneath. There is that semicircle. Right here, yeah, he was a little slow. He had not established position. Good call. So that is Wilson's first personal, team third, to go against the Whitehawks' 4th team foul. Okay, at the line, averaging 13.6. Jake Dalman gets that one to go. All these teams, they are feeling it. I don't know what Westonka's history has been the last several years, but I know the Red Knights haven't been this far in the sections since I've been around. All right, now into the front court, number 2, Ryan Warren. And number 12 with it, Ron Lee checking in for the first time. Drives, Wilson underneath, looking for some help. Oh my goodness, what the athletic play, and Alapate took that pass, now underneath Wilson. He gets molested down there almost. And now he finally gets the foul call, and I think he was frustrated as they really are letting them play, just getting bumped around. At some point, they do got to start calling that, or these players are going to take license with that, and it could get really rough. Now Wilson at the line, his team down 5 with 1:37 remaining, and he's calmly the freshman. Now checking in number 4, Abu Kaita, the freshman. Alapate, good minutes there, especially that fast break several minutes ago as he got the give back to Danny Jimbola. Just nice and calm, and now Wilson with his second gets that to go. Boy, he is one heck of a looking player, that Jalen Wilson. Future looks bright for Red Knight boys basketball, that is for sure. All right, now the Whitehawks, tight defense by Ron Lee. All over Dalman. Now to number 10, that is Tyler Von Bank, and the pass almost stolen again. Red Knights ball hawking it all first half here in the corner. Good defense displayed by Kaita. And the push. Number 10, oh, right there, I thought he got all ball. I don't know about that call. You know, they're letting so much of that heavy hitting go down underneath, and then to call that one seems a bit inconsistent. Nevertheless, at the line on the shooting foul. That foul goes against, by the way, number 4, Abu Kaita, because it was hard to tell who they were going to call it on. At the line is Reese Vanderbilt. He averages 5.5. He's a junior. And he misses that one as well. So 3-point differential with 6 minutes to go. Red Knights got to feel pleased with this. They're at home, full arena here on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's. They call it the Hobbins Center. Now Wilson looking for an angle, gets it to go, and that is beautiful. What a great looking move that was. He needs to start to assert himself even more Olivia Olson style, I feel. He will, he's only a freshman. But the more shots he makes like that, the confidence will grow and he'll start asking for the ball. Now on the outside, the shot. Badly missed. Rebound into Wilson's hands and scrapped away. Wow, it's like a rugby match out there. 5:22 to go. Red Knights in possession. Down 1, 16-17. Ryan Warren spins around and he is in total control out there. He's dribble. Oh, he got mugged. Wow. It's like WWF out here. Watch this hit by 10. Tyler Von Bank just clotheslines him. So that's their 16th foul, and that is a critical foul because that puts the Red Knights in the bonus. And now wholesale changes here by the Red Hawks. White Hawks, they should be called. That's what they are. All right, throw in by Alapate. Substitutions also for the Red Knights on that stoppage. 5:06 remaining. Samuel Best at the top of the key. The quick shot by number 4. Kita off the mark. Rebound though to Daniel Ejidimbola. Now Alapate, good look. Now he'll take the shot from the outside. Oh, he almost had it. I like that back and forth there. I thought that was going in. Side out to the Whitehawks. Full court pressure by the Red Knights as they have done throughout the game. Now in the corner, that is Swanson. I mean, he is the nemesis, and no, they called a foul there. I can't believe it. Yikes. Right here, what the heck? I guess he may have gotten him with the body. 23, Samuel Best. But again, the way they're kind of letting it go, that didn't seem any more or less egregious than what I've seen several times throughout the first half here. 4:41 remaining at the line. Max Swanson, the senior, he is the quintessential looking nemesis if you're a Red Knight fan. He's emotional, he's also very good. 6'7". And he was on the bench there for a good several minutes, so he should be well rested here for the stretch run here at the end of half number 1. And his shot, number 50, he takes his sweet time, doesn't he? As he makes that and he puts his Whitehawk team up back by 3. Now Ryan Warren. Different looking defense maybe here. Nope, looks about the same. Now driving Danny Jimbola, gets to Alapate, tries the baseline, and his pass back is almost intercepted by Dalman, and they're gonna give it possession to the Red Knights. Turnovers are critically important to limit them, especially in playoff games like this. In the corner, the quick pass, unable to handle it though was Danny Giambola, and now the ball ends up in the hands of Max Swanson. As Alapate tried to get it right back, and now to the forecourt, that's number 5, Jack Eberhardt. Now quickly rotated into the corner, now Swanson. And there's a mismatch with Alapate. And Alapate gets the defense done. My goodness, that was David versus Goliath, and David got the better, and now a travel. What great defense by Alapate. Right here, 6'7" versus what? 5'11", 6 feet? Jeez Louise, and that's how you defend a big guy like Swanson. Alapate showing up big time on the defense. 4:54 remaining now, first half. Both teams 16 fouls apiece, which means they're both in the bonus from here on out with 3:48 to go. Now they try to trap them, and nice job Dalman getting out of that for the Whitehawks. Ooh, the rotation back underneath, and Daniel Giambola tries to save it. Oh, that was dangerous, because if that goes into Whitehawks' hands, it's an easy layup. Got away with one there, and a great athletic play all the same. Now Warren almost travels. The big shot on the outside, off the mark by Danny Giambola. 3:20 remaining first half. Our differential is 3. Now Jake Dalman into the forecourt, or I should say, yeah, Jake Dalman and the shot off the rim, and the big 6'7" boy gets the rebound and is able to put it right back up. What are you gonna do? And we got a whistle and a timeout by Andre Phillips, the head coach of the Whitehawks. Their visiting crowd is on their feet across the way as you see him get position with Jalen Wilson, and gets that one to go. He had the position there, and that is awful tough to stop when he is 6'7". I don't know how tall Jalen Wilson is. Maybe we have that stat somewhere. No, we don't. But I can assure you that I don't think anyone is as tall as Max Swanson. He is going to be a key player in the second half. And the Red Knights have played also great ball hawkish defense here as well. They've picked off at least 3 or 4. So all in all, a pretty even matchup here as Tonka is in the lead. Late here in half number 1, the winner of this match will take on the winner of Orono against Hutchinson. That's being played out by Lake Minnetonka. So 2 Lake Minnetonka communities in the semifinals of Section 6. Mound Westonka on the far side of the lake, Orono more to the north and a little more east of them. Then we got Benilde here, and then Hutchinson, which is way out west, a good hour drive from the Twin Cities. I used to play in a conference in Shakopee growing up. Orono and Mound Westonka were in our conferences, so is Hutchinson. I've played in all those places. All right, now following the timeout, Red Knights into the forecourt. They are down 5. Critical part, Carter from the outside, can't get it to go, but the rebound underneath, and the nice touch displayed by Ryan Warren. That's senior leadership and experience right there. No need to rush that shot. Oh my goodness, Carter! That was equivalent to a reversal in wrestling. If you ever watch high school wrestling, watch this magician get this ball. You kidding me? The quickness. And then he gets around him and gets there first. Unbelievable. All right, in the forecourt, Whitehawks. Now Swanson, that's where they want him with the ball, way far out. Now he gets back underneath, and there they're doing it. They're fronting him. Nice defense there by Jalen Wilson. And that's what they've got to do with him. And if they somehow get the ball into him, the guy has to slide over from the weak side and get position and try to draw the charge. All right, now Wilson, keep him out, keep him out. He's looking for position. Wilson, nice defense. Good no call by the officials. 2:16 to go. Red Knights with the ball, chance to tie this trip down 3. Out of the far side. Swanson steps way out. Now Ryan Warren to Alapate. Into the corner to Daisy. Warren, 2 minutes to go exactly. Daniel Giambola passes up the shot in the corner. And it looks like the Red Knights taking their time, being patient. They don't want to get into a scoring war with these Whitehawks, I get the feeling. Now, Ejinambola, and the shot from the outside goes in! Number 10, Jaden Daisy, the sophomore, ties it up at 21 with 1:36 to go. Now into the forecourt. Daisy against number 11. That is Luke Leonard, a junior guard who's checked in. Now number 5, that is Eberhardt. Now to Swanson, he's outside, and Carter got away with one. I liked how he turned his back. Now the shot from outside, off the back rim, into the hands of Jalen Wilson, and now back to Ryan Warren, 1:12 to go. We're tied. Alapate. This is where they need great ball control and handling. Smart decision making. Alapate from the outside, is he due? You bet he is. Alapate continues where he left off in the quarterfinals, playing stellar basketball. He puts the Red Knights up by 3 late. 51 seconds to go. Now the Whitehawks with it. Number 5, he gets double teamed. Oh, that could have been a travel. 10-second call. And it's a violation. The student section is going bananas to my left. Alapate. So good. 44.7 seconds left. Chance for the Red Knights to close out this first half on a very high note. Now down low, he's got chance here. Wilson goes straight up with it. He draws the foul, and he's gonna go to the line. Good call. He was very patient there, number 24, Jalen Wilson, I felt. Didn't try to get rid of the ball, didn't go up right away, took his time, and then went up, drew the foul, and now he's at the line with 33.5 seconds left. Red Knights' largest lead is now 3, could be 4. Oh, in and out. Tough break for the freshman, Jalen Wilson. And that one can't go. Ooh, those hurt. 31 seconds to go. Whitehawks, a chance to tie. And the interception by Daniel Ejinambola. They have figured something out, haven't they? That's happened all day. Get it down. Got to get those to go. Wilson does it. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. Are you kidding me? What spectacular Red Knight basketball action this is right here. The persistence underneath. The beautiful pass to Ejinambola, can't get it to go. And the effort by number 10, Jaden Daisy, to keep the ball alive, allowed it to get into Jalen Wilson's hand, who delivered with the basket. Now he's at the line. F5, and that's his 3rd miss in a row. Alapate, though. What a great box out by him. The fundamentals now, Daniel Ejinambola. Oh my goodness, and he got it pickpocketed with 10 seconds to go. Now Whitehawks down 5 with the ball, and it's taken back away by Daniel Ejinambola. He's got 4 seconds. He comes in and gets pushed out of bounds. What great defense by Jason Spaeth. He's been awful quiet. He had 2 threes early. He usually gets 16.7 seconds, and we got a timeout on the court with 1.3 seconds remaining. Damon Johnson calling timeout, and Daniel Ejinambola's had 2 unbelievable steals. They look like a great NFL secondary out there, just picking off those initial passes to the wing. And that is a problem if you're the Whitehawks team. That is something they need to address at halftime. Those steals have been the difference here so far. Okay, Whitehawks come out of their timeout. Red Knights breaking up their meeting. 26-21 here, 1.3 seconds, and I believe it's going to be a throw-in underneath on the beautiful defensive play by Jack Eberhardt. Just as Daniel Ejinambola looked like he was going to throw it down, he's going to throw it in from underneath. They'll have a chance underneath. Alapate, the quick get back to Ejinambola, he gets it to go, and it counts. And the coach for the Whitehawks is not happy. He's out there protesting it. I don't think they have a replay. It's 28-21. The teams are leaving the court. We can't see the clock in this angle, but I think he got a Can't tell, we don't have the clock there, but I felt he made it in time, and we don't have a replay that'll tell us any differently. That's the call. It's 28-21. Come on back for the second half.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to Benilde-St. Margaret's and the beginning of half number 2 of the Section 6 3A semifinal boys basketball contest featuring the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's and the Whitehawks of Mound Westonka, the 2 and 3 seeds in Section 6 in the semifinal. The winner of this match takes on the winner of the number 1 seed Orono Spartans and Hutchinson Tigers. That's going on right now at Orono High School. The winners of these 2 matches will meet at 7 o'clock in Chanhassen with the opportunity to go to the boys state tournament in 2022. I am Robert Christensen. Right now we're about to talk about half number 2, and if you were watching earlier, you saw an incredible comeback by the Red Knights late in half number 1, powered mostly by their ability to ball hawk those outlet passes just as the Whitehawks would come across the timeline. Their initial pass was being stolen almost routinely by not only Carter, but also Daniel Ididimbola. All right, we're underway here, half number 2. That's number 4 with the ball. That is Jack Eberhardt. He had 1 point in half number 1, and there's a quick turnover. And again, the defense of Benilde-St. Margaret's making its impact felt here. Just 8 seconds into half number 2, and there's a turnover. That does not bode well for Mound Westonka. A lot of half left, and I expect they will come back. They have great scores, and one of the best things about the defense is we see the travel call and a turnover by the Red Knights as they give it right back. And the full court pressure now by the Red Knights. Okay, Jake Dalman, leading scorer in the first half for the Red Knights, was shared by Jalen Wilson and Daniel Ididimbola. They both had 8 points apiece. We got a quick foul now. So both teams seemingly a little sleepy here for beginning of the second half. Again, this is a 3 o'clock start. Very unusual time. You know, they play 25 games. Almost none of them are at this time or even on the weekends. So I think it takes a minute for these players to get engaged when they're used to not starting to play till 7 o'clock. And now it's Spaeth, who only had 6 points in the first half. He usually averages 16.7, and that's a big storyline here and why the Red Knights are in the lead by 7. It's keeping that Jake Spaeth under wraps. Now into the corner, number 10 pulls up Tyler Von Bank. Good defense by the Red Knights, but the Whitehawks exercising great patience, and the rebound underneath that went off the Whitehawks. And no score here in the second half. We're still at 28-21 with 16:56 to go. Just over 1 minute. Now Alapate, the senior, he had 5 points in the first half. He usually averages 6.3. Now Samuel Best with the reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Good drive on the baseline though by Best. Still no score. Now to the front court for the Whitehawks. Jack Eberhardt to Spaeth. Now to Swanson, the 6'7". Now drives the lane, the spin move, the put up off the rim. Swanson gets the rebound underneath. He took it all the way down, and now that's going to be a foul call on Warren. To the line will go the 6'7", number 50 senior. Swanson, you'd think he'd average more than his 9.3, but he did have 8 in the first half, and he did his damage, and he's doing it again here in half number 2. 2 team fouls now on the Red Knights. That's Warren's second personal. And Swanson looking a little out of sorts on that free throw. Still no score here in half number 2 as EJ Mbola comes over to the sideline to get a drink of water from an assistant coach. Swanson at the line, shooting his second. And he's able to get that one to go. 26-22, 6-point lead now for the Red Knights, 16-17 to go. Alapate into the forecourt at the point. Wilson and Warren came out at free throw line, elbow, and now the underneath move, and Jalen Wilson takes Max Swanson to school on that one. Swanson looked very slow as he could not match the quickness of Jalen Wilson. Now Wilson comes out, almost causes a turnover. So they're letting some of that bumping go, at least far away from the net. There's Alapate with a little body check. They're letting that stuff go again here in the second half. Now underneath, Jason Spaeth, I don't think he was ready for it, and now he loses it out of bounds, and they're gonna give it back to the Whitehawks. That pass coming down below here. Now watch Wilson's nice move as Swanson just left in his tracks. As he gets it off the glass and in, 30-22, 8-point lead, the largest. Oh, that's a travel. Great call. Dalman looking a little perplexed out there, but that was great, quick defense by Ryan Warren. He forced him back. That's a travel. That's a great call. 8-point lead for the Red Knights. They are looking very confident out there as I see Andre Phillips, coach, going to his bench. Number 13, Reese Vanderbilt, will be checking in momentarily. But first, Wilson. Now Ryan Warren. Out to the corner to Alapate. Red Knights showing great maturity here. Ryan Warren shot off the mark. Alapate came down and got that ball. Incredible rebound by number 0, Maddox Alapate. This kid came in on the baseline and skied for that thing. Incredible leaping ability. And now 4 checks out, Jack Eberhardt. Struggling at the point guard. Boy, if I don't think we get that back on replay, but Alapate just springing up like a rocket to get that and take it away from the taller Max Swanson. Incredible. Alapate drives and delays it in. And this kid is playing so well. So impressed. That's 7 on the afternoon for Alapate. He's exceeded his average of 6.3. We've got just under 15 minutes to go, and the Red Knights have a 10-point lead. They're really clocked in here right now. Just seemingly playing within themselves aggressively. Nice move there by Jason Spaeth, and he is having a difficult time finding a place to shoot. Now Wilson almost gets the best of Jack Swanson. Swanson comes in and gets it to go. That's gonna happen, he's gonna get his. So 2 points for Swanson. It's only the third of the second half. Red Knights up by 8, 14-22 to go. Into the front court, Warren. Down underneath. Kicks it out to Best, and he gets that one to go. That's his first 3 to go in the corner. I think he missed a couple in the first half, and now he's got the Red Knights up by 11. And what a matchup it would be if Orono and the Red Knights get into it again. We were here for a game earlier in the season, and it was a great one, and now that pass. And the defensive pressure by the Red Knights is continuing to throw off the Whitehawks and their timing. They look very confused out there. Now Alapate throws it in. They've got the ball and up 11. And they're going to take their time bringing it up. Now, Spaeth against Alapate, who's just making one good decision after another these last 2 games in the playoffs. Ryan Warren with the nice, easy shot. And whatever nerves the boys Red Knights team have, they have gone away. They are really in the zone. You can feel it. 37-24, up 13 here. A lot of game left, though. They have to keep their focus, and that's what you worry about young guys like this. Alapate gets another rebound. Playing huge out there. Looking pass to Wilson. Wilson almost gets it taken away. Now he'll go after against Swanson. Swanson plays great defense. These two teams are going after each other. So is Wilson and Swanson, the 9th grader against the senior. And Swanson's gonna check out. He is truly the villain. Kind of reminds me of James Bond. You know, you got the Red Knights as the plain James Bond and going against the big Jaws or somebody from those old Bond movies with Roger Moore. All right, now clock stop with 13 to go. 13-point lead. How about that for numerology? 13-point lead with 13 to go. It's got to be a good omen if you're a Red Knights fan, you would think. All right, now throw in by Carter. Boy, did he have a lightning fast move on defense in the first half. All right, now Jalen Wilson. Ryan Warren. To the near side, he's checked in. That's Abu Kita. Now Carter, under 13 minutes to play here. And there's the interception by Dalman as they give the Red Knights a little bit of their own medicine. He can't make it go, but the ball somehow ends up back in his hands, and he puts the reverse layup in. 11-point lead now for the Red Knights. Into the front court, Ryan Warren. You get the feeling the Whitehawks are gonna make a run. Oh, Warren took a shot in the face, and that's a good call. Foul's gonna come on number 10, Tyler Von Bank. Right there in your foreground as he leaves the picture, and he's gonna come out. And that's his 4th personal foul, and it's the 3rd team foul. So right now, Swanson, the 6'7" senior center on the bench. Chance here for the Red Knights to take advantage. Ryan Warren moves in off the board, can't get his own rebound as he followed his shot nicely as the ball ends up in the hands of Jack Eberhardt. Now to the forecourt, and here's Spaeth, and you've got to think he is frustrated. He averages nearly 17 a game, and he only has 6. There's another 3 from the outside off the back rim as he kind of forced it. Ball ends up in the hands of Eberhardt, and he makes a nice move and banks it in off the glass. 12 minutes remaining, 9-point lead now for the Red Knights. Plenty of time left. Great student section on hand for the Whitehawks. You can hear the cheering in the background. Off the back, shot by Kita, and it got into Jalen Wilson's hands. He moves in, and he gets the foul called. It's going to be on number 13, Reese Vanderbilt. Lots of catcalling from the crowd on that call from the Whitehawks section. Clock stopped, 11:43. As you see Warren, he'll check out. Having a good second half. Now the throw into number 11. Dojan Ijidambola, his quick shot from the corner. Off the rim and in the hands of number 5, Jack Eberhardt. Now Dalman, number 4. Dalman, they've kept under wraps as well. He averages 13.6 and he's only got 5. And now the whistle and the push on the Whitehawks. Watch the replay here. Spaeth. Oh, they didn't like that he kind of lowered his shoulder, I guess. I don't know about that call. I thought that was a bad call. I did see Spaeth, and they are broad-shouldered, these Whitehawks. They are bigger across the, a little bit structurally bigger, and they can pack a punch there if they lower a shoulder. And it did look like Spaeth maybe attempted to, just caught it a little bit. The referee didn't like the move, and it was right in front of him, and I think that's what drew the whistle. All right, now in the front court, Red Knights down, up 9, and the quick reverse move in. And you'll never see a prettier play in your life than what we just saw by Daniel Ijidambola. The fake spin move in the lane, and it was silky smooth, wasn't it? All right, now into the front court for the Whitehawks. Spaeth out to get him is Abu Kita. Spaeth looking for some angle, kicks it out. Dojan Ijidambola out there on defense. Spaeth looking, comes in and lays it off and in. No, it gets in, and on the tip in. Beautifully done by Reese Vanderbilt. Gets it to go, and there was the drive by Spaeth, and no block out on Vanderbilt. So that was the mistake by the Red Knights, not finding out who's around and taking care. But watch this beautiful play. Look at the spin move as he just blows by Max Cray, number 22. You cannot teach that kind of speed. Incredibly talented. And number 13, Reese Vanderwilt, takes advantage. And his team now within 8. We've got a full 10:45 to go here. Half number 2, plenty of basketball. Stay with us. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. On location from Benilde-St. Margaret's in the Section 6 3A semifinal. Now on the outside, steps up the shot by number 10, Daisy, off the back rim. And the foul is going to be called on the Red Knights with the push underneath. 4th team foul. And that is the 2nd foul on number 4, Abu Kita. 5 team fouls on the Whitehawks. So they're 2 from the bonus, the Red Knights are. Now Dalman drives and he draws a block. I think that's going to go against 0. Maddox Alapate, let's look at the replay. Comes in, hesitation, and no, the foul is going to be called on number 4, Kita. That's his 2nd consecutive, and is he going to stay in the match? He's still down there, so that's his 3rd personal. To go along with both teams, have 5 team fouls as we watch Jake Dalman miss that free throw. And Kita will check out as I expected. Checking in, let's see, we have Dothan, Ejidambola, so both Ejidambola brothers are out there as Dalman makes that shot. And it's a 7-point lead now for the Red Knights. It was as high as 11, or no, 13 there. And now it's shaved down to 7. So the Whitehawks slowly making, look at the sky there by Jade and Daisy, just mistimed it, but my goodness. Now Dalman into the front court. They're gonna double team him and they're gonna call the foul on the block. Daniel Ejidambola protesting his case to no avail. But look at the opportunistic, boy, I don't know about that call either, especially the way they've been letting it go, but it's tightening up here a little bit. They are a little more whistle happy here in half number 2. So it's unfortunate because, you know, once you expect what you think is going to be allowed and now it's suddenly not allowed, it can take a while to get used to the new rules. So it's tough. Oh, my goodness, out there to Swanson. Looked like Wilson was going for the steal. Now on the outside, Alapate all over number 5, Eberhardt for the Whitehawks. Back to Eberhardt. 9:42 remaining. Top of the key to number 11. That's Luke Leonard, the junior guard. Now back to Eberhardt. Alapate kicks out to Dalman. He's a good shooter off the front of the rim. Rebound, Dalman gets in the hands of Ryan Warren back off the bench. He's such a steadying influence out there. Number 2, Ryan Warren. Now, Wilson. They'll slow it down a little bit. Red Knights could use a basket. Over to Alapate. Great ball rotation. Now Wilson to the far side. Daniel Ejidambola is going to get the travel call with the quick. A little quick there on that step. Damon Johnson stepping out on the court to teach him. They're communicating there. 9:11 remaining. 39-32. And ever so slowly, these Whitehawks are making their way back. Down 13, they're down 7 with the ball. Ejidambola putting pressure on number 11, Leonard. Leonard almost in trouble. Swanson way out high, Wilson on him. Now Spaeth. Boy, look at how the Red Knights perimeter defense is keeping the Whitehawks away from the rim underneath, and Jason Spaeth gets his first basket of the second half. Made 2 big threes early in the first half, but it's been quiet since, but the last couple times down the court, he has decided to drive, so he's changing up his strategy on how to get his points. 8:30 now remaining. Best fakes the 3, comes in, kicks it out to Ejidambola. Oh, and the interception is Alapate. Tried to go into the middle of the lane. It was a little premature now underneath, and the shot foul taken by number 11, Luke Leonard, as he was fouled by Ejin and Bola, and we got a timeout on the court taken by Coach Damon Johnson. And you can hear it from the Whitehawks crowd in attendance, supporting their team as they are mounting a comeback now. They are just down 5 with 8:19 remaining. Jaden Daisy's going to check in following the timeout. And the Whitehawks are chanting here. 17 fouls now on the Red Knights, and that could be critical as well going down the stretch. That means the Whitehawks are going to be in the 1-on-1 on every foul call. And what I would be doing if I was Coach Andre Phillips is I would take advantage of that. I would start driving more, even more than they already have decided to do. Because if you start to get these fouls, you're going to go to the line on 1-on-ones, even if the fouls are before the shot. So that's something the Red Knights need to guard against, is staying out of foul trouble, especially with their big knockers, their big scorers, like Daniel, Ejid, and Bola, when they need to keep Jalen Wilson. On the other side, the Whitehawks do have 5 team fouls of their own, so they're not too far behind. So that's the one good news for Red Knight fans, is that the Whitehawks are just 2 fouls away from putting the Red Knights in the bonus. Okay, both teams breaking from their huddles on the sideline. 8:19, let's set the stage here. 39-34, 5-point differential. This is the farthest I've seen the Red Knights go in 5 years. They can get to the final here and match the girls team. That would be an incredible year for Red Knights and winter sports. Both their girls and boys hockey teams made it to the section finals. The girls team made it to the section finals and made it to state, and the Red Knight boys team is just 8:19 away from going to their section final. 4 section finals in one season in winter sports for one high school. It's pretty good. All right, now following that made free throw, 4-point differential. It's been a while since the Red Knights have scored, and they're going to have to keep their nerves with the game on the line. And Jalen Wilson, the 9th grader, comes up big. Boy, they needed to stop the momentum there, and there they did it. Now they're back up 6. Now Swanson almost loses it. It goes out of bounds. Red Knight ball. And just like that, the momentum can turn right back. Red Knights need to sense the moment here as there's 7:56 to go. Seemingly, they could use this last moment here with the made basket and then the quick turnover to stem the tide and turn it right back. It would be so demoralizing for the Whitehawks if they find themselves down 10 here in the next minute or two. All right, now Jalen Wilson at the top of the key. Alapate takes the big shot, and that's way off the mark. Rebound by Daisy, who just checked in. He gets the foul. And I'm going to give Coach Damon Johnson, he had Daisy check in. He's got his fist up, Damon Johnson. He had him check in right away, and did that decision pay off for what? Right here. Daisy getting the ball, skying up to the rim, taking the body contact, making the shot, and now the and one with 7:44 remaining. Can't get it to go, but Alapate finds a way to get another rebound. He's the best rebounder out there. All right, Ryan Warren looks to the sideline. They got to stake their focus. Plenty of game left. They're up 7 here, 43-35. Nice juke move by Ryan Warren. He comes with the left hand. Can't get it to go with that nice touch. And Alapate with another rebound. An unsung hero here. Well, I've been singing about him. That kid, those critical plays. It's like Olivia Olsen the other night when she made that save on the side of the court and put the ball off the opponent's foot. That's when things like that, that's how games get won. Those things. Just like Alapate. Now the look underneath, and he gets the assist. How good is Maddox Alapate? And what a great spin move by Jalen Wilson. Back to a 10-point lead, 6:46 to go. The Red Knights weathering that last run by the Whitehawks. Now Spaeth comes in, and the great defense by Carter. And Spaeth looks exasperated. Now Wilson brings it in the front court to Ryan Warren. He'll settle it down. The spin move on Dalman. He comes in with the nice touch and the running jump with the left hand. Puts him up 12. There's a timeout on the court. And now the Red Knight fans have something to celebrate here at the Hobbin Center. Watch Alapate, or no, right here, the running jump. Spectacular there with the left hand, Ryan Warren. Puts his team back up, and there you see the big, tall 6'7". He's coming back in. And if you're the Whitehawks, this is go time for them too. And they are gonna go huge down to number 50. At least I think they need to. Because that's how they can open it up for Jason Spaeth. Spaeth with just 8 points, he usually averages 17. Red Knights just doing one heck of a job on him, and was just demonstrated at right before the timeout by, who was that? Camden Carter, the senior, who came over and stuffed Spaeth, that started the fast break back the other way that ended up in Ryan Warren going to his left hand on the floating jumper right into the lane. You know how hard of a shot that is to make, especially under these circumstances. Good stuff, as they say. Good stuff. Look at Damon Johnson out there. He's doing such a heck of a job. He's got this team really fun to watch. All right, on the court, Carter, Wilson, Daisy, Alapate, Ryan Warren. They've got to keep their focus here. It's what you worry about any players, right? They start to think they got it in the bag, but there's tons of time left here. And now in the backcourt, the Whitehawks. Jake Dalman. Alapate harassing him, and he finally gets it over the line. And boy, Alapate's so quick on defense. Relentless. Carter all over Spaeth. Spaeth comes in, lays it in. This time he got the best of Carter, and that's what Spaeth's doing. They're not letting him get that three-point shot off anymore. Thank God, because Spaeth was killing them early in the first half. He's got room to shoot on the three. He's got a heck of a shot, and he's deadly. All right, 10-point lead, 5:49 to go. Warren now spins back around. We're starting to work the clock a little bit. This is where guard play. Alapate comes in, kicks it out. Daisy, look at the patience by the Red Knights. 5:30 now we're approaching. And Warren, and the turnover. And now Dalman in the front court. The give, and it goes off his hands. Number 10. Tyler Von Bank. Moment may have been just a little too big for him. That would have really ignited his Whitehawks team, and it just came out of his hands there. Huge break for the Red Knights. They've got to do a better job of controlling that basketball, and I think the problem is you get complacent. You know, when you quit being aggressive too soon, it kind of changes everything. Much like the prevent defense in, and now a foul call and a push. Is that against the Red Knights? It is. Away from the ball. I didn't see it. But the foul's going to be on Alapate. His first, team 8th, however, to go compared to the Whitehawks 6. So both teams in the bonus from here on out. 5 minutes remaining right now. 10-point lead for the Red Knights. They're 5 minutes from the section final. In the forecourt, that's Jake Dalman. Dalman now drives the left side, comes in, reverses to the right hand, and gets that to go. You get the feeling he's made that shot a few times before. And he brings his team within 8 with 4:42 remaining. Ryan Warren. Yeah, they've kind of stopped being aggressive, and there he takes the move, comes around, and now another turnover, and I don't like their style here right now. And Ejid Mbola got him with the body. Did prevent the shot from being made, however. Clock stopped with 4:31 to go. Look at that reverse from the left hand to the right, spinning it off the board and in. Beautifully done, and now another turnover. And I think they're being too conservative. It's going to cost him. It already has cost him here. And now the differential is 7. Alapate now comes back in, 47-40. I think that they went into this prevent thing with the ball way too early. They just need to stay in the groove here. And that shot is made, and it's a 6-point difference here. Hold on to your seats, folks. This game is far from over. Can the Red Knights stay mentally strong to hold off these Whitehawks late in the second half in this Section 6 semifinal? That is really the question here, as they are still going to play the prevent as we approach 4 minutes. Getting double teamed, they got to take advantage, and Carter was open there. Now Wilson. But they are much more tentative, and they decided to play keep away for the last, it started about 5.5 minutes, and it's cost them. They need a basket badly here. Alapate, and the foul. And Alapate will go to the line, and boy, the one-on-one could not come at a better time as we watch Dalman again with that reverse layup. Pretty spectacular stuff here. Now, Maddox, Alapate, catches breath, make a couple free throws here. Would be huge, and it's off the back rim. They can't get the rebound. Goes into number 10's hand, Tyler Von Bank, and he is a thick kid out there, I'll tell you what, number 10. Now Dalman in the forecourt, comes around and drives down that right shoulder. And now it's 47-43, 4-point lead, and this prevent offense has been not effective. Now Warren. And again, they gotta make their free throws if they're gonna play catch away, and there it is, but they gotta make the free throws. This time the foul's gonna go on Jason Spaeth. And to the line will be number 3, Camden Carter. As we watch this move, the hesitation, beautifully executed by Dalman. He had just made that reverse layup with the spin off the board moments before that. These are critical free throws here for the Red Knights. Shot off the rim, and Alapate, did he come up with it? No, he didn't. I was obstructed from my view there. Alapate almost came up with another impossible rebound there, and that would have been huge. An offensive rebound in that moment would be just as good as it maybe had they had made those free throws. But boy, the Red Knights are making it exciting here. Up 4 still. Full court pressure. Jake Dalman gets it across the line in time. Being guarded by Peter Dembola. Dalman is feeling it. This time they are able to stop the drive. Now Spaeth. Alapate. Now Daisy switches up on him. Comes over to the corner. Dalman, 2:54 remaining. 4-point differential. Underneath, Spaeth with the in shot, and a nice move by Dalman as the Red Knights gave up that baseline, and that's a killer. Now it's a 2-point game. Alapate to Jalen Wilson. Now they got to start playing offense again here, don't they? Oh, they wanted to travel. Lots of pressure. Ryan Warren comes in. And Ejin Mbola, and they are just got out of their rhythm on offense, and we have a whistle. And I didn't see it was going to be called against the Red Knights. That's going to turn the ball over, and a chance for the Whitehawks. And look at that nice play. And that's what happens when you give up the baseline. It opens up players, and Dalman found Spaeth. And now it's a 2-point lead, and the Whitehawks have come back from down 13. And a chance to tie it with 2:26 to go. And you think it's a home game for them, how many fans they have here. And again, they've just gotten out of their offense way too quickly here. They had these Whitehawks beat. And then they went to the prevent. And now they're only up 1. They're gonna need a Uruguayan effort here by a Red Knight. They need a basket so badly just to get their confidence back. All right, now we're tied at 47 with 2:25 to go. It can't get more exciting than this on ParkTV 16 Sports. All right, Daisy. Big trip down the court here for the Red Knights. Daisy, and Alapate takes it back away. Back and forth, Best almost loses it, out of bounds. Yeah, Best is the call. And the Red Knights starting to fall apart here just a little bit. Boy, they just quit playing offense, and this is what happened. Can they find a way to salvage what was otherwise a great game until just the last few minutes? Starting with about 5.5 to go, these Whitehawks have stormed back, taken advantage. Now Spaeth, best out there. Can they find their sea legs here late to pull this out? And now a timeout from the sideline, taken by Coach Andre Phillips. They're tied at 47. And it's decision time here for Andre Phillips too, isn't it? Are they gonna hold it for a last shot? That would seem a little prevent defense-like too, and we saw how that worked for the Red Knights. It's been several minutes since they've scored a point. So they'll have the ball side out with 1:46 to go. There is no shot clock in high school basketball, so they could theoretically freeze it and invite fouls, and they would be in the double bonus. So that means any foul, if it's a non-shooting foul, will end up with 2 automatic free throws for the Whitehawks, and I gotta think they're gonna play that game. It's too tempting not to, isn't it? Play keep away. The problem with the Red Knights is they're lightning quick on defense, so all strategies have their weaknesses. Let's see how it plays out with 1:46 to go. Side out on the far side. That's Jake Dalman. And he gets it safely into number 5. That's Jack Eberhardt. Best on Dalman. Dalman drives, takes contact, and Alapate comes from out of nowhere like Superman. And again, the scrum, and now a 2-on-1 and an easy break, and the basket made by Dalman. Dalman signaling after that, a little bit of taunting I felt. A little premature, but the Whitehawks up by 2, and now the steals. Ryan Warren tried to take it in by his own hands, and now coming down, and the shot off the mark. In the hands of Dalman, he shot up and in, and Dalman. And we got a timeout by Damon Johnson, and the Whitehawks have come storming back here. Unbelievable. What are you gonna do for her if you're a Red Knight fan here? There's still plenty of time, but they really lost their focus with 5 minutes to go. They got out of their offense, and now they have just a lack of a plan out there. They planned on just playing catch, and it got them in trouble. 51-47, 1:08 remaining. This is why we love high school sports, though. Great entertainment. Can't beat it here. Curious as to what's going on in that Orono-Hutchinson game, but right now, these Red Knights, they've got to dig really deep now. Whitehawks, very enthusiastic. They are on their feet. The parents across the way. To the right, you can see it in your lower foreground. On your screen, these Whitehawk high school fans have brought the enthusiasm. They're on their feet. And they'll put on a little half-court pressure here. All right, now Ryan Warren. His team down 4. Alapate down in the post. Wilson goes against Swanson, puts it up and off the glass, and rebound to Swanson. And the quick foul by Wilson, and that'll send Swanson to the line. Their team down 4, 55.1 seconds, and boy, the Red Knights have just got to be wondering what has just occurred here. Still time left, but they need some breaks. Swanson at the line. One of them would be a miss here by the 6'7" senior. Number 3 seed Mound Westonka got beat by the Red Knights back on December 7th, but right now they find themselves up. Huge miss. 2-possession game nevertheless. Red Knights are gonna have to find a way to get the ball in the hole a couple times here to get back in it. Without the Whitehawks scoring, Swanson's second on the double bonus, and he gets that one to go. 52-47. Red Knights don't have to get a 3 here. They just got to get something. And out of bounds off the Whitehawks. Clock stop, 48.5 seconds remaining. Throw in underneath. Both student sections on their feet here. You can see the Red Knights on the left. And Daisy, Alapate. Boy, do they need a big play by somebody. And Maddox Alapate, and there's the timeout by Damon Johnson. Boy, did they need that. And what a play by the senior Maddox Alapate. Johnny on the spot right here, taking matters into his own hand, gets by Dalman, snakes in underneath and gets that to go. What great athleticism on display there by that senior. And I've been speaking his praises the last 2 games, and I'm still doing it. He's shown up huge on the stats. I don't know how many rebounds he has, maybe 5 or 6. And he's clearly not the tallest guy out there, but now he's got his team within 4 with 42.6 seconds remaining. Hang in there with us. This game is far from over, especially since the Red Knights were able to get that shot to go. And they have a propensity to steal the ball on these Whitehawks, so guard play is going to be incredibly important. As you can see, the Red Knights, it kind of faltered them, and that's what allowed the Whitehawks to get back in the lead here late. All right, now we're going to have a throw in underneath. Great drama here at the Hobbins Center. The Red Knights are going to put the full court press on now. Whitehawks need to take care of the ball. Throw in now by number 10. Tyler Von Bank gets it in to number 5. That's Eberhardt. Now Dalman, he's going to get over across the line, and now Carter and the foul. Oh, they wanted the jump ball. And I think they got number 4, Dalman, which is probably the guy they didn't want to foul. Dalman, 13.6 per game. Senior starting guard and captain. You gotta feel he's gonna make these free throws. He's gonna get 2 on the double bonus. First shot is in. Yeah, he's very confident out there. Smiles to the official. A little bit cocky, perhaps. We'll see. Sometimes you get your comeuppance when you start to act that way. We'll see. It's all good-natured, though. I'm not criticizing him by any stretch. It's too much fun out there for these kids. And Dalman has really played well in the second half. I would say he's the real reason why they came back. He's the one that took advantage. He made some incredible shots down underneath. Now Alapate, he'll try to get one off from outside. Off the rim and skying Daisy. Ball. Alapate comes in. And now it's in Dalman's hand with Ryan Warren between him, and he gets the reverse to go. And they're up 7. Red Knights with the ball. Wilson from the outside off the rim. And Dalman gets it back with 9 seconds. He throws it down to number 10, Von Bank, and it's going to end like that. The Whitehawks have come back. And there's some taunting going out there by the coach for the Whitehawks and the players, and I'm not sure what that's about, but it's not very sportsmanlike, I will say that. And the Whitehawks are exuberant here as they are going to shake hands. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and Cam, our videographer, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. It's been a great year at Benilde-St. Margaret's. We'll see you again.